6 celebrities remain in Hell's Kitchen. 10 days ago, they were Gordon Ramsay's worst nightmare.
My reputation on the line, you calm down and you concentrate. I'm trying my hardest here, and I'm never going to give up. So let's work as a team!
Today, they have become his dream team.
We've gone down to one real dynamic team. Now you are chefs.
Together, they've made this the hottest meal ticket in town and created food fit for a king.
It's faultless. It's sensational.
It was an excellent meal, and it tasted really, really good.
But who is the best chef of them all?
Bloody steak and chips, trust me to come up with that.
Now the pressure is really starting to tell.
How long had we have?
2 minutes, chef.
We've got no pigeon left.
4 minutes.
We're out of match.
7 minutes, chef.
And you must decide. 3 more will be sacked this week. On Sunday, you will crown the nation's favourite celebrity chef. Good evening and welcome to Hell's Kitchen, where tonight we celebrate 2 impressive milestones. Firstly, this is of course our 10th service, but equally impressive is the news that Edwina has now officially ruined her 100th risotto. So our congratulations to her and to the rice paddy workers of China, who've now doubled their annual turnover. A quick check on how the kitchen's looking tonight. We can see James there and Matt now in their crisp white uniforms. Red teams and blue teams, of course, a thing of the past. They've now merged to form white, as they do in the world of television. So things looking fairly frantic, I would say, in a calm and measured kind of way. Now, those with an interest in blood sports can look forward to a further painful extraction this week. Tomorrow, your votes cut another celebrity chef out of the equation. On Thursday, the chefs face their biggest test as they each cook their signature dish for a table of top food critics. Then on Friday, another chef bites the dust as we head toward our grand final on Sunday, when you choose your favourite celebrity chef from the 3 remaining recs. More on how you can do that later. But first, to recap yesterday morning, to mark the creation of his new 6-pack, Gordon Ramsay unveiled a cunning challenge for all 6 to come up with their very own signature dish, of which the 2 most unexpectedly mouth-watering would go straight onto last night's menu.
Roll call this morning was quite fascinating because it was the confirmation that we've gone down to one sort of real dynamic team. There's no red and blue anymore. That's all gone. We have one team. It almost seemed as if we'd sort of unleashed the beast in all of them now. Now you are chefs. Welcome to Hell's Kitchen. This is the most important week of your entire lives. Concentrate. You're going to come down and cook me, within an hour, your specials.
The celebs have devised and cooked the special dishes themselves.
Their signature dishes have to go on the menu throughout the week, and I will be choosing 2 of them to try out in the dining room. OK, James Dreyfus. Sadly, the tuna's dry and it's overcooked. Right. OK, marks out of 10. There's 3 there because the presentation was quite exciting. Had he cooked the tuna perfectly, then it would have definitely gone out this evening.
I thought it looked quite nice. The next time I'll just keep an eye on the tuna and hope it doesn't overcook.
Matt, first impressions is like something the missus would cook. Yeah. It was stuck like a congealed ball of, fat. It was just like a big clog on the plate, dull, insipid, and the pasta wasn't even glazed, and it was only sort of, packet spaghetti. 1 out of 10.
It didn't go down very well. It was good in a way, because, I did so shit, I got 1 out of 10, so the only way is up on that one.
Abby Titmus. That tastes beautiful.
Gordon Ramsay's just here, tasted it and liked it. In a week, that's incredible.
Imagination with her sauce was where she left everyone standing, and had her venison been cooked properly, then that would have been in the sort of 8, 9s out of 10 because it was bloody delicious. Edwina, Poussein's nice, nicely cooked. However, the red wine sauce is far too rich.
It's too heavy, isn't it?
Too overpowering. She had this horrendously sort of strong, acidic red wine sauce that had been over-reduced, and it just marred the whole dish.
I accept his judgments, but that doesn't follow that we have to like everything or prefer everything in the way that he does it.
Out of those 6 dishes, sadly there's only 2 that I could really think about putting on as a special this evening. I could take that into the restaurant now and eat it. I'd be happy as Larry. Fish pie beyond belief. This was the most exquisite and the most extraordinary fish pie. One that you wouldn't expect sort of to see coming in from Al Murray, but a bit of a dark horse, and it came out and it was delicious, and that was definitely got on the menu.
I was made up. I was really, really, really pleased. I mean, who wouldn't be?
When I was stood there and I seen all these fancy things, I was like, mine's crap. Mine is the finest Chateaubriand, served with chunky chips. Bloody steak and chips, trust me to come up with that.
They taste nice.
Do they?
I like the simplicity of it. That's going on this evening. The fish pie's going on this evening. 6 portions of that, 6 portions of that. Classic silver tray, beautiful Chateaubriand. A, I was amazed she knew what it was, and B, something you'd never expect from a 21-year-old girl.
Going to see how it does. Probably won't even get one order for it.
No, well done then to Jen and Al, and some good news for Matt as well, his first #1 in years. So the outright winner was Al's creation, smoked haddock, monkfish, salmon and crevette cooked in a saffron fish stock of white sauce with set mushrooms and pomme puree, or fish pie as we know it. Bad enough for Matt to have to listen to all that. The one thing he didn't want to have to do was to make it.
72 booked, full house, yeah? Really busy night. It'd be nice to push on and get a break this afternoon, yeah?
How many fish pie do you want?
6 fish pie and 6 Chateaubriand.
OK.
Thank you.
Thank you. Matt, you're on garnish, aren't you?
Nice one, mate.
You're on garnish, aren't you?
I'm afraid so.
Can you do me 8 portions of mash on top, pomme puree on top of your normal order?
OK.
Seeing as you'll be doing it, because I need it for the pie, and if it's just done, then it's
All right.
as you're doing it. Is that all right?
Yeah, mate.
Thanks, mate.
Matt got the 1 out of 10, he got the lowest mark. So I think he felt a bit down about it, because Gordon, you know, it is all, you know, constructive criticism. But at the end of the day, when someone else gets 7 and, you know, the whole group claps and then you're told yours is 1 and it's boring, it's not very interesting, you are going to feel a bit deflated.
Matt, I'm going to be bringing you the fish pie, right, to garnish.
Come on, mate.
That's what they just told me, haven't I? You know.
Oh, no, mate, but
I'm not mad about it either. So I thought I'd be doing it, but they want, because you've got the pomme puree, I'll bring you the pies, and you garnish them with
mash and what?
the mash. And you put some egg yolk in the mash to make it set.
If he's stupid and like mopes around about it and gets himself in a state about it, then you know he's only going to drag himself down at the end of the day. He's got to bounce back and say it was a pile of shit. I could do much better, and I'm going to do much better.
Don't tell me there's another.
No, this goes on a fish pie, right? And you saute that up. Lightly fry it in a little bit of oil, a little bit of butter, a tiny bit of seasoning.
Butter,
brown it so it looks nice.
Yes.
And you put it on top in the like that, in a pairing like that. Look on Matt's face when I asked him to garnish these f***ing pies.
This is impossible to do this. Ange, I'm going to have a real problem.
Fish pie, all that is in the oven as far as I'm
Well,
concerned.
no, I've got to apparently add eggs now to the mash.
We're not going to be doing that to order.
So I don't have to crack eggs and all that bollocks.
No, you won't be doing that in service, because that's ridiculous.
What?
Fish pies.
What
What
about
I do is take the mash we need to one side, put it in something else, stir it up with an egg so it's ready to go.
Hold on. And you're going to put the mash on top?
No, that's your job. When
I've
they
got
come
to
on
put the
order,
mash on top as well.
yeah, when they come on order, you put the mash on and saute the set, and I'll get you some Parmesan, because you've got to sprinkle Parmesan on top of the spud.
F***ing fish pie, mate.
Here you go.
It's a joke.
Hey? What's up?
Nothing, man.
Still to come, the new teammates fall out,
Milk, cream and thyme.
Why are you telling me this?
Because you asked me.
and the kitchen cupboards are bare.
We only have 3 ravioli left now.
We're out of mash.
We're out of mash.
Yeah.
And also, we've only got half the amount of fondant that's been ordered.
Oh, no.
Welcome back to Hell, where in an unusual departure for the show, no one's had a nervous breakdown during the ad break. Tonight, as ever, the restaurant is packed with stars of Stage, Screen and Heat magazine. Let's just see who else is in at the moment. That's Kim Wilde. Can't recognise her anywhere. She's chatting away to, that's Limahl, who you might not recognise. They're both pop stars, so they're probably chatting about their number ones. Could have phrased that better, probably. This is Esther Ranson. She's a television personality, and that's why we invited her here. She's sharing a joke with someone, but we can't quite see who it is. Well, you could be here too. 4 pairs of seats are waiting to be won by anyone who can crack this teaser. Last night, Jen's signature dish was the traditional English meal of steak and what? Was it A, steak and chips, B, steak and the vampire, or C, steak and the Mickey now? Dear God. So, call 09012934934 and follow instructions, or text A, B or C to 86107. You can also enter via interactive TV by pressing that red button, or enter online at itv.com/hell. All entries cost £1 and 32p goes to charity. Mobile rates may vary, but the answer remains the same. And you do have to be over 18. Back in the kitchen, you can cut the tension with a knife, which would be more prep than James has done of late, because one of the chefs will be leaving tomorrow, followed by one more on Friday, so their fate lies in your hands. With so much at stake, of course, there's no saying what lengths they may go to. Some might even resort to that desperate reality TV vote winner, partial nudity. And let's hope Edwina doesn't sink that low. As we saw before the break, Matt was finding Al's bossiness a bit hard to swallow, but Al and Matt weren't the only ones getting a bit touchy-feely.
No is the answer. I'm using it.
The dynamic now, it's one dynamic team that has to perform together.
Oh, thanks, Edwina.
I'm sorry, sweetheart.
When you need something.
There's loads of cling film.
Yeah, all right.
Teamwork. It'll be interesting to see who's concerned about the team and who's concerned about themselves, because their own personal gripes have got to go under the table now. It's a crucial team game going on there. They have got to work together.
It's all one kitchen, so if somebody messes something up, that's the whole restaurant.
2 girls. First time in a week they've worked together.
How do you like your fish head?
I had the crease on medium, please.
Yeah, what crease on would you like your flipper?
And I don't know how Al Murray's going to feed off Edwina, and I don't know how Edwina's going to feed off Al Murray.
Edwina sort of burbles away to herself, which is very endearing.
I've melted a spoon, look. I've not worked with Al before, and he's rather splendid. He gives clear requests.
Where's Edwina?
There we go. There's the battle cry.
I'm one of those old-fashioned women that reckons the taller the man, the more likely he is to be the boss.
When's she going to cover this soup? I told her to do that a quarter of an hour ago.
Yeah, well, you know, it's good going so far, quarter of an hour.
I think James has been used to being the character of the blue team and the funny man and everything, and I think, obviously, not nastily, but I think there's probably a little bit of a conflict between Al suddenly rolling in, cracking his jokes.
The unexpurgated joy.
I'm detecting sarcasm. Rumble.
I'm sorry, but you know something? I can't work without laughter. I can't work without laughter.
And unfortunately, he's stuck in here with me.
I can't.
It'll be down to the first person who throws a spanner in the works tonight, when we're really motoring. Who's going to blame who? Psychology of that one is going to be very interesting, because he can't blame me. I just want it done.
Very attractive milk moustache on the former Cabinet Minister there. So with nice cuddly Gordon gradually ousting loud scary Gordon, the celebs had lost their common enemy and were naturally turning on each other. Al and Matt had the mashed potato dispute, Jen and Edwina had the battle of the cling film, and now it's Edwina and James's turn to fall out over ice cream and onions and soup.
There you are. Time to take it out.
Now? What do I do?
Yeah, I think so. You can usually tell. Just switch it off. See it says stop? That's it.
Uh-huh.
Open it. Clean hands.
Uh-huh.
Now. Oh, it's not ready.
You said open?
Not.
Well, isn't that why we have this little door?
Yeah.
Jesus, mother of God.
Dear. It's churning, just not ready.
Ew, God!
I'll get the mop. Let me get the mop.
Hey!
James is always whinging about Edwina because he feels she's bossing and everything, and she whitters in his ear. But then to her face, he's so nice to her son.
Listen, they did Celebrity Enema last year.
No.
You think I'm joking?
No.
Do they have
If I
little...
imagine anything I would rather not have than people messing around like that with me. No, thank you, sirs. I'll do the messing around with my innards.
Right.
You can do what you like with the rest of me.
Right. Bit too much information there, Edwina.
This looks a bit like my guts on a bad day, though, I tell you.
That is too much information. I don't think I'm going to enjoy today at all.
There's only one way to do white onion velouté.
There is, and you know what? I'm not interested. If
And
I
you
can
know
have
what?
the word velouté, it's soup. Soup. The only reason why I've been getting through these days is because I've been in the kitchen with Matt and Jen and having a, you know, enjoying the days, and today it's, you know, very, very different. You know, suddenly everyone's like, you know, oh my God, this is so important. I'm sorry, but I just can't do that.
There you are, it's just a piece of piddle. Milk, cream and thyme.
Why are you telling me this?
Because you asked me.
Oh.
As tempers begin to fray, the celebs fall behind with their preparation.
The set might be in that pile that calls itself ingredients for specials.
I've looked in there. I looked in there.
Oh, no.
And in both fridges.
Now, where the is it?
What they hadn't taken into consideration was there are 2 kitchens going into 1, so therefore on your own sections double up on the workload in preparation, i.e. move your ass.
A rod for my own back here.
To be quite honest, they're only interested in actually doing the service now, which of course is completely wrong because, you know, the preparation work's, you know, 90% of the, you know, the actual job at hand.
For some reason, they all disappear between 5:30 and 7. You know, and that's a crucial time. You so need to get the sections set up, and that's what's difficult. So, yeah, we basically weren't set as a kitchen, and that just delayed the whole service.
Right. Have a little,
Mush.
Yes, 4 in the afternoon, if you're wondering. Should help with all that delicate cucumber slicing later. So James was sinking deeper as the day progressed, but 2 of his fellow workers had a much sunnier disposition, teacher's pets Jen and Al. Al, no longer the pub landlord, now the pretentious chef. Gordon had selected their signature dishes, but before they could go on the menu, maitre d' Jean-Philippe had to be informed. Clearly, having only worked in 5-star hotels and restaurants, Jean-Philippe had never had need to say the words chunky chips.
Just need to talk to Al and Jen about their descriptions for their special this evening. Right, far away.
Feel ashamed. Imagine him saying chunky chips.
Don't be ashamed, he's from Belgium.
A platter of grilled Chateaubriand served with chunky chips and a homemade mayonnaise and tomato sauce with roasted tomatoes. Stop looking at me like that!
Okay, so sell it to the customer.
Chateaubriand with
yes, it's exactly what it is. Chateaubriand, this is Jen's special.
With chunk chips?
With chunky chips?
Not chun. Not fucking chun. Oh, chunky.
Chunky chips.
This is going to go on a silver platter.
Yeah.
And you're going to present it to them. Monsieur, Madame, may I present your Chateaubriand with chunky chips? We've got vine tomatoes roasted on the branch. I think it'd be lovely for 1 person.
That would be great.
Yes?
I think it sounds stupid saying chunky chips.
No, it sounds original, I'll tell you.
Al, fish pie.
Fish pie for you, which is fish pie with smoked haddock, monkfish, salmon, crevette, cooked in a saffron fish stock white sauce with set mushrooms, pomme puree with parmesan on it.
How do I write that on the menu? Classic fish pie? Or, it's not really classic, is it?
No.
But I mean, it is a fish pie, but it's a dynamic fish pie. I mean, you could say, you know, a classic fish pie with freshwater crayfish tails served in a saffron cream with gratin.
Yes, I mean, it's a smoked fish pie with freshwater crayfish tails.
Smoked fish pie served with fresh crayfish.
And now I've got to make the bloody thing.
Yeah, well done. Where's your hat?
Laura? In my pocket.
Oh, splendid.
Sorry.
Give it to me.
Your hat?
No, your hat. Do you like wearing it floppy like that?
I like it long.
Long and thick. Right, okay, on we go. Come on, Mr. Dreyfus.
Yes, chef.
Oh, I love it. The horns.
It's like a normal restaurant with 6 starters, 6 main courses, 2 specials of the day. One is a Chateaubriand, and the other one is a smoked fish pie.
Where's cheeseburger?
You right, Jem?
I'm a bit stressed.
Yeah, you're doing really well.
Gordon was like, you want me to write chunky chips on the menu? And I went, yeah, because that's what they are. So then that made me think, oh my God, everyone's just going to laugh and not even want to eat it.
Beautiful menu.
Table number 1, 3 Chateaubriand, 1 aubergine, 2 lamb. And the lamb is well done. Yes, chef.
Haven't told me fish pie yet.
On your left page. I'll let you have a look and then I'll be back.
Thank you very much. Main course, 2 Chateaubriands, both of them medium.
Yeah, we still have Alvarez fish pie.
Sorry?
Sold out already.
Oh, well done. Jen. First 3 tables. All 6 Chateau gone.
In 15 minutes, it sold out. I was really, really happy, and he has a brilliant service as well. It just gave me that little bit of a boost that I needed to kind of keep going.
Coming up, the celeb diners are revolting. And Edwina's finally got to Gordon.
Edwina's got me a little bit curious as well now. She sent my brain loop-the-loop.
Welcome back to the Devil's Diner, where top television personalities sell their souls for a seat, or at least they would if they had one. In the kitchen, the Ramsay Six, as they're now known, are hard at work. We can see what they're up to. That's obviously Gordon Ramsay and James, who I gather has had some problems with his tonka bean custard, which was deemed to be off. That so often happens with me, with my tonka bean custard. I can never get it right. But he's scurrying around now trying to make up for lost tonka bean custard. So we can't tell you who's in the lead, but if you do like Edwina, phone now. Well, they say the secret of comedy is timing, and so it is in the kitchen. To serve the correct customers, the correct orders, at the correct time requires, well, Edwina's absence.
4 canapes, please, table 18. Watch that table, Jerry Springer.
4 minutes for the starters. 3 minutes for the ravioli.
You can't rely on her timings. You can't rely on her timings.
No.
How long, Edwina, for the spaghetti, please?
Okay, we need more tongs. Have you any idea?
Yes.
Where's Edwina Curry gone? How long, please, Edwina?
I'm sorry, chef.
1 spaghetti and lobster, please. How long?
7 minutes, chef.
Right, can you slow down a minute, yeah? 2 canapes, Jerry Springer, yes? Have you heard of Jerry Springer before? You've been on the show talking about your boyfriend. No? After 3 spaghetti, 1 risotto, 1 onion soup, 2 spaghetti, yes? No answer.
Just give us a time. How long?
4 minutes.
Right, thank you.
Okay. Wait, we're about to go down, big boy.
I'm taking Jerry now.
You're taking Jerry from behind. Good boy. Hey, how long spaghetti?
4.5 minutes.
5 minutes, 20 seconds.
5 minutes.
Just in half minutes, please, Edwina. It's confusing.
Oh, dear. Here we go. Come on, guys. Keep it together, yeah?
Where are we, Edwina?
We're at 6 minutes, 50 seconds.
Are we at 6 minutes or 7 minutes? Which? 6 minutes 50 doesn't mean anything. Please.
Just coming up to 6.5 minutes.
Thank
the
you.
The spaghetti
Thank
is
you.
in.
We know this now, guys. It's either 6.5, 6 minutes. We don't work at 6:20. Yes? Laura,
Yes, but if you ask me at 6:45, it's not 7 and it's not 6.
Say.
Intervals, all right?
Yeah.
Not inviting her to cook me dinner.
Can we do something I've not
Shout
tried
it out, Edwina. Shout out where we are.
Okay, we're at 2 minutes, chef.
One and a half minutes.
One risotto. No, one spaghetti. One onion soup. One tomato soup. One pigeon salad.
1.5 minutes.
One and just under 2 minutes.
Try and get into the habit of just every 30
Yeah.
seconds. It just helps.
Yes, chef. Yes, you're absolutely right.
Yeah, he's not there to wipe her ass, so that's for sure. He might want to wipe her ass, but we should be paid £1 million to wipe that ass. Here we go. Let's go, guys. Yes.
Only got sparkling water.
Yeah, don't worry about that. It's the least of my problems. Sparkling water like that. Hey, you want to work with Edwina Curry for 8 days? Let's go now. 2 reveille, 1 spaghetti. 2 reveille, 1. Now, here we go. Edwina's got me a little bit curry as well now. She sent my brain loop the loop.
Edwina there, plucking figures out of thin air. Old skills never leave you. Now, Al was having an exciting day. Not only was his fish pie one of last night's specials, but there was a reunion with his glamorous Australian wife. So have a box of tissues standing by.
Let's go, guys. On order. James Dreyfus, 4 covers. 2 reveille, 1 risotto, 1 pigeon salad. Main course, 2 fish pie, Al Murray, 1 Wellington, 1 bass. That is Al Murray's wife. Watch that table. Let's go.
I'm very proud of him. I'm very proud of him. He's doing a wonderful job. I just miss him terribly. I miss him a lot. It's hard not being able to speak to him and, you know.
Yeah, well, if there's anything I can do...
Yeah, I know it's your family. Think calm thoughts. Okay, we're 5 minutes on the pass here.
Was that from the missus?
Yeah. I've got a kiss on it. And a
Edwina, please.
I've got 1.5 minutes on the spaghetti.
He's been pretty busy though, so I'd understand if he'd sort of forgotten about us for a little while. But we haven't forgotten him because I've been watching about 6 hours of television a day. It's driving me mad. I haven't done any washing.
Sauce, please. 10 minutes. Al Murray's wife. Go, please. Table 12. Thank you. Red wine sauce. Captain James.
Behind.
Good. All right. You want less sauce in there next time, yeah? Yes, chef. Okay. And you go back to bowls. Keep it on a plate. Looks nice. Yeah.
Just give me a moment here.
I believe it's Al's fish pie, and it's gorgeous and hot and delicious. Scrumptious. And I'm not just saying that because I'm his wife.
And it's got crayfish in it now, which didn't used to.
No, some very posh ingredients have been added to this fish pie.
I ordered the Chateau Briand, which I was cooked by Jennifer Ellison, and it was fabulous. It was fantastic. It's some of the best beef I've had in a long time. Seriously, it was. What?
You're doing series 2, you'll be in that kitchen.
I wasn't confident that we would be served in a hurry, but the hospitality's been amazing. They're slowly getting us smashed out of our minds, and so that we won't worry about how late we are.
I want to go over and see him, but I'm a bit scared. A bit scared of Gordon.
How are you? It was good to see you. I'm so sorry to keep you waiting for so long. It was an absolute nightmare.
I don't even have a joke about it.
How long are you over for?
Just a week. I'm going to do radio for a week.
Oh, nice. Good. Well, welcome.
Thanks.
Okay, good. Have enjoyed all time. Thank you, Joe. Thank you.
The girls for me.
Hello, Mum.
That's fantastic.
Thank
Excuse me. Excuse me. There's nothing wrong with that, but I want that.
Your spaghetti was the best I have.
Edwina Curry's.
No, they told me it was yours.
Thank you. Thank you.
Right?
Thank you.
All right, well, it was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Thank you, Nicholas.
Oh, it was nice. Yeah, it's hard work.
I think you're all wonderful.
Thank you.
We love you, Nicholas.
I think you're doing a great job. You're fantastic. The food's great. And this bloody man won't let us communicate with you.
Thank you very much. Well done.
Nicholas Parsons, the show of the week from Norwich.
Are you in the opera or you're the real thing?
Nah, yeah, I'm the real thing, unfortunately. I wish I was just the actor.
How'd you feel, Al?
I'm really glad I saw. I feel good about it. I thought it was going to really mash me up, but it hasn't. It just made me feel good.
I mean, you really did. No, you did.
Something like that.
I looked at you about 80
And my mum was
things on the
pleased.
go.
Seemed to have enjoyed herself as well.
It really is.
Bless her.
It was so nice to finally see him and touch him after all this time. I really needed to do that. I've been feeling very unwell and worried about him. So I needed to do that, and I hope it cheered him up too.
Yes, it is only a week Alan and his wife have been apart. Some of Elle's jokes go on longer than that. Incidentally, health and safety officers later explained that Nicholas Parsons had to be led away there from the kitchen area as he's extremely irritating. Now, I'm in amongst tonight's celebrity diners, or glutterati as they're seldom known, and one of those that has sampled the fare here and is still alive is Esther Ranson, who I'm going to talk to. Esther, how are you enjoying the Hell's Kitchen experience?
I tell you, the food is seriously good.
Is it?
Yes. Are you allowed to eat any?
No, I'm not allowed to. No, I have to present a television programme, unfortunately.
A few crumbs off my plate. If
That's life, as they say. You must never tire of those jokes. Now, what do you think about Gordon? Have you met Gordon Ramsay?
I interviewed him once. Charming, quiet, gentle, timid, diffident.
You've met a different Gordon Ramsay?
I met a different Gordon Ramsay. But, I mean, apart from yourself,
Yes.
the most sex appeal I've ever seen on two legs.
You say the sweetest of things. How would you have survived, do you think? Would you have given him a run for his money?
Well, you know, there was a discussion about that.
Really?
Oh, yes. The research team and I met.
Yes.
We discussed the hours.
Uh-huh.
We discussed...
And the pay.
Didn't discuss the pay, actually.
And you decided against it extraordinarily.
Well, we thought I'd die.
And what do you think now? Are you glad that you made that decision?
I think Amanda, Barry and I would have...
I think you're the right side of the past, to be honest.
It's very nice
yeah,
here, very nice.
Yes.
Well, I miss Amanda, don't you?
Yes, we all miss Amanda, but, you know, that's showbiz. Well, look, enjoy the rest of your meal, and we'll talk to you later. Thanks for talking to us. I have, actually. You just introduced us before we came on air.
Don't talk too much to him.
But we've got to get on, sadly. We've got a television show to do, sorry. God, these professionals, I don't know. Now, prep on day 9 hadn't gone very well for our celebrities, and with the restaurant full to bursting, the last thing to do was to run out of food. And sure enough, the last thing they did was to run out of food.
Hewitt's just walked in.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
What a knobber.
Yeah, I know.
Can't stand that man.
So against Liz Gordon. Go and say hello. Good luck.
Hello, Jane. Yeah, very well indeed. In the shit. Can you cook? I am in the shit. I've been in the shit for the last 8 days. Are you well?
I'm very well.
Yeah. What stunning bird are you dining with this evening? Angela, look who's here to see you. Joe.
Very well.
Are you hungry?
It's me.
Good. Good.
Looking forward to something like pigeon or something.
Jesus. Oh dear.
2 minutes ravioli. Yes, chef.
Shit, one of
Yep,
these is
2
split,
ravioli.
chef.
Oh no.
One is a split.
Really bad? Really bad? Stop that table. The ravioli's split. It's gone to mush.
We now have a ravioli problem.
Okay, I'll tell him. Is that all we've got left?
Yeah, we've only got
Right.
3 left. There's
I'll
going to
tell
be
him
a
that.
problem. I'm going to get bollocked for not prepping enough now.
Chef, we only have 3 ravioli left now.
Oh, fucking hell. Oh, shit. Can you see what we're faced with? So we've got to get back to that table now and tell them that we can't do that, yeah? So because they're burst now, I mean, this is... Oh, God, I'm so sorry. Yeah, table 4, I'm really sorry, we can't do those 2 ravioli. Yeah, recommend the spaghetti lobster or the pigeon salad, please. Sorry. Oh, shit. 2 seconds, please, Matt Goss. Shit.
You would like ravioli.
That's complicating a little bit the story because we ran out of the ravioli.
Okay. Not a problem.
No more specials and no more ravioli.
Okay.
He just told me now, so.
I would like the warm salad of pigeon, so that's 3 spaghetti and 1 pigeon.
Thank you, sir.
And we got pigeon?
Yeah, we do.
Chef, we don't have enough pigeon to meet 5 pigeon salad on here. It's that last ticket we haven't
You
got.
got more pigeon in the fridge?
I don't know, chef.
I'm not going back and telling them again. Al, I've just sent them back the ravioli.
Yes, chef.
One table's been told we can't serve the ravioli, and Al Murray's told me now we've got no pigeon left.
It's my fault.
Is It's really embarrassing running out like that, you know.
The last ticket that came in with the pigeon salad, we can't do.
Chef table 21, I went already to tell them that we don't have any ravioli, and now I have to go because to tell them that we don't have any pigeon.
I know, I'm really sorry.
It's twice I'm going to...
Yeah, I'm really sorry.
Take it out, JP, it's new territory for me, I'm sorry. Yes.
Fish pies. We've got 3.
Oh, I told him 6 at the beginning of the evening, yes. Service, please, get me Jean-Philippe, please. Quickly. Table 7, I've got no fish pie. Really, really sorry. Really sorry. Deeply sorry, yeah? Oh, God almighty.
The Al Murray fish pie is off.
Well, I ordered the Al Murray fish pie because I think he's really funny.
They've run out of fish or the pie or everything.
We're out of mash, mate, for a while now. I mean...
We're out of mash?
We're out of mash, so I'll have to send a fondant on the turbot.
How many turbot have we sold tonight? We've only sold 3, no?
I know, but the mash, a lot of the mash went on the fish pies. That's our problem.
We're going to make the mashed potatoes there. How long for that, Angela?
It's coming now. We're doing 1 portion now, Gordon.
Me. I've got no more tatin left. You've definitely got no more tatin.
Definitely got no.
The ones on order we've got, yeah.
And also we've only got half the amount of fondant that's been ordered.
Oh no.
Half.
Oh no. What else have we run out of? Mashed potatoes. Okay,
yeah, it's all
now. What else? Filet big Wellington, fish pie, pigeon salad. You name it, we've run out of it.
Still to come, the hard work continues.
I worked as hard as I could today. I'm absolutely knackered.
And I think I've come to the end of my rope now.
But for some, it's worthwhile.
For Gordon Ramsay to give you 7 out of 10 for a dish is pretty exciting.
Welcome back to Beelzebub's Brasserie, a restaurant packed full of stars, all celebrating the fact that there is such a thing as a free lunch. James might have had a bad day, but he wasn't the only one suffering. Gordon was still struggling to save his reputation, Jean-Philippe was still struggling to say chunky chips, and Carol Thatcher was still Margaret Thatcher's daughter. But running out of food aside, how did Gordon feel the rest of the evening had gone?
Just recap. The specials went exceptionally well. Nice thing to see them fly out, yeah? I mean, really flew out. The biggest problem with tonight's service is we started 45 minutes late. Yeah? James, why don't you think we're getting ready on service on time? Why do you think it is?
So much to do.
So much to do. On top of the help in the mornings.
I hate to say it, but yeah, there really is.
Right.
We all felt, and I'm not just saying this, but it was the most intense prep that we've ever done today.
Right. And whatever you've done, you pushed the maximum.
No, not really. Not speaking for myself, no. Yeah. I was on a real slow crawl today.
Yeah. I think it's all too slow. Does anyone feel hard done by?
I worked as hard as I could today. I'm absolutely knackered. It is the 8th day. It doesn't feel like a fresh new week. It feels like the 8th day to me.
Right.
And I'm trying
I'm just trying to say, how you come across is how you're perceived.
No, but I feel like I worked as fast as I could tonight, genuinely.
Right. I know by 4 o'clock when we hadn't had a break, and it is the 8th. I know I've done a lot of long shifts before. I can do it. I'm used to it. But it's the 8th day, the 8th night in a row, and a half day off is great. But it's not. I think by 4 o'clock today, when we hadn't even had a break or a lunch or anything, it was. You start to make mistakes. You start to be slower.
I don't think I can do it from now on. If I put on meat and fish tomorrow, I know I'm back to square one, and I think I've come to the end of my rope now.
Okay. I admire your honesty, that's fine. At least you've been man enough to say it.
I can't really keep up. I can no longer stand in a kitchen all day and crack eggs into a bowl. There's more to life than that. All right, man. Sorry for worrying you again.
You're right.
But I have to go through that once a day, all right? I won't make it.
We'll just have a laugh tomorrow, guys.
I want to finish. I don't care what happens, but for me, I just want to get to the end. Just finish. Just finish the course, even if you're voted off.
Who gives a fuck about the end, really? I mean, what kind of person
No, but
would you
I
have to
want
be?
to, for myself, I want to be able to complete it until I get voted out. I don't want to leave voluntarily.
No, me too.
You know?
Yeah, totally.
That's my point.
I know why I'm looking at it now is we've got this far.
I know.
Yeah.
But it's still hard. It's so hard. You think to yourself, even if we were leaving tomorrow evening, and I was feeling like this, I'd still be saying I want to go.
I know.
But I hated it today. I really hated it. Maybe tomorrow will be better. Let's hope so.
Now's probably not the time to mention the wedding party tomorrow lunchtime then. So it's the end of another day for Gordon's new Super Six, and which of them all is going to prove themselves and win the race to become Gordon's new best friend?
I come in here as a challenge and I've really enjoyed the feeling of achievement that I've got when my mum has seen that dish that I made. I totally thought that up, so I just know that all my family will be really proud.
I was thinking about going, and then I can't do that every day, though. I've got to sort of, you know, decide one way or another and then stick it out, and that's what I'm doing at the moment.
I feel a lot better. I feel I've got a bit of a new energy. And I feel a bit inspired again by Gordon, who's saying to us, look, you've turned a corner now and you can do this. And this is really impressive. Look at those dishes you've made. We're Gordon's crack team, and I like that.
I think Gordon's fair in the fact that he genuinely does notice when you're trying hard. He's definitely actually quite a good bloke.
What Gordon and the others are doing is saying that really good cooking should appeal to everybody. And a dish like Al's fish pie, which simply says, eat me, is the epitome of success. That's actually what you're aiming at.
For Gordon Ramsay to give you 7 out of 10 for a dish is pretty exciting, actually. Even though, yeah, I've been saying I'm not going to take any of this to heart, but that was one that sort of fluttered through, I'll admit.
So with Jen and Al currently top of the class, tomorrow the 4 remaining chefs will be offering up their dishes for teacher to admire, admonish or spit out.
First of all, just by looking at it, would you not agree that it actually looks a completely different league than yesterday? Yes. It just looks like we're now in a bloody superb restaurant. Edwina, describe the dish, please.
Half a guinea fowl on a bed of sautéed spinach and peas, served with a sauce made from its own juices.
The only thing is the sauce is just a little bit wishy-washy, a little bit watery. Again, there's no salt in there. It's a great shame. OK, Abby.
It's loin of venison with celeriac mash with pancetta and thyme, and a chocolate and sauce with raspberry balsamic vinegar.
Venison's cooked beautifully. Nice and tender. It's very pink. That's exactly how a critic would order that. However, it's marred by a sharpness of vinegar. There's too much vinegar in there now. James, you've changed.
Seared yellowfin tuna with baby carrots, green beans and potatoes.
Tuna's nice and pink, and it tastes really nice. It's starting to melt in your mouth. The soft quail's eggs, sort of, you know, spread over the tuna's delicious. Just needs a touch more vinaigrette.
Right. Thank you.
Just give it to me what that is, please.
This is a nice cut of veal breaded over a saffron and spring onion risotto. Garnish is arugula and baby spinach and caramelised lemon and herbed roasted tomato.
The risotto is seasoned perfectly. The lemon juice and the roasted lemon just lifts the whole thing. So it's just light, fragrant and really easy to eat. OK. Very good. Delicious. Can I just say, the improvement on yesterday is staggering. Well done to you all. Which 2 are going on the menu this evening?
You'll find out Gordon's verdict tomorrow, but tonight, what better way to end the show than to talk to head chef Gordon Ramsay? Well, almost anything, you'd think. Normally about as fruitful as cheap muesli, but let's have a go. We might possibly get an entire sentence out of him. Gordon, can we ask how things are going tonight?
5 minutes, let's go.
How are they going?
So far, so good.
Right.
Surprise, Edwina's run out of risotto.
Extraordinary. That's never happened.
Let's just make a change. But it's not her fault because we're short of rain.
It's never her fault. Never. Oh, right. But genuinely.
I have to say, so far, it's been one of the best evenings we've had, service-wise, since we've opened the restaurant.
And who's doing the best out of all of them? Pick
they've got Jen doing phenomenally well, and there's Al Murray doing phenomenally well, Abby's doing phenomenally well.
Thank you so much for giving us so much time.
Yeah, well,
we feel
thank you so
spoiled.
much.
Thank you, Gordon.
How long would we do, please?
Well, tomorrow you'll be sticking a fork in another celebrity and declaring them done as these sackings continue. then another chef gets the shove on Friday. But who will it be? Get calling and vote for your favourite. For Edwina, call 09011323205. If you're a James fan, call 09011323206. For Jen, end with 07. For Matt, 08. For Al, 09. And for Abby, it's around 10. Or text us by sending your celebrity's first name to 87654. And digital viewers can vote interactively by pressing their red button. Remember, the person with the lowest votes will be escorted from the premises tomorrow night live. We're just about out of time, so join us again tomorrow night on ITV1. But for now, it's good night. Good evening.
Coming next.
I'm meeting them in a sushi bar. What is one of them?
Swapping stilettos for wellies for our poor little rich girls. Then at 10:30, it's the ITV News.